Hello and good morning everyone. Match day number 3 of Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship. Karnali are playing their first match of the tournament, whereas Lumbini, they have been busy, their third match in a row. It's time for the toss here at Mulpani Cricket Ground. I'm joined by both the captains. Diwan Pun, the captain of Karnali Province, Dev Kanal, the captain of Lumbini Province, alongside match referee Samir Khan. Diwan has the coin and will do the proceeding. Please, Diwan. Head is the call from Dev and it's still. दिवन पहिलो खेल टस जित्नु भएको छ, के रोज्न चाहनुहुन्छ?
ब्याटिङ फर्स्ट।
यो प्रतियोगितालाई कतिको फलो गरिरहनु भएको छ? पहिलो दिन फर्स्ट ब्याटिङ गर्ने टोलीले जितेको थियो, सरी चेजिङ टिमले जितेको थियो, हिजो फर्स्ट ब्याटिङ गर्ने टिमले जितिरहेको छ। के रहनेछ कर्णालीको प्लानिङ?
त्योभन्दा पनि हामी आफ्नो ब्याटिङ स्ट्रेन्थमा चाहिँ एकदमै बिलिभ गर्छौँ। सो त्यसैले टार्गेट एउटा सेट गरेर चाहिँ एज अ बलर चाहिँ सजिलो होला भनेर।
पछिल्लो समय डोमेस्टिक क्रिकेटमा कर्णालीले निकै राम्रो गरिरहेको छ। यो टुर्नामेन्ट राउन्ड रोबिन फर्मेटमा रहेको छ, के प्लानिङ लिएर आउनुभएको छ?
प्लानिङ त्यही छ, 1 by 1 गेममा जाने अनि होप विनमा जाने अनि त्यही हो।
गुड लक टु यु।
थ्याङ्क यू।
देव, वन्स अगेन टस नट फेभरिङ, के गर्नुहुन्थ्यो आफूले जित्नु भएको भए?
हामीहरूले बलिङ नै सोचिरहेको थियौँ होइन, कन्डिसन्सहरू अलिकति बलिङ फेभरमा छ अहिले, सो ट्राई गर्थ्यौँ होइन। अब एउटा राम्रो स्टार्ट गरेर लास्टसम्म एउटा राम्रो रेस्पेक्टिभ टोटलमा रोकेर त्यसलाई चेज गर्ने।
विन एन्ड अ लस टु स्टार्ट विथ, होइन, मिक्स्ड ब्याग स्टार्ट रहेको छ। अब फर्दर चाहिँ लुम्बिनीलाई कहाँ देख्नुहुन्छ एट द एन्ड अफ द टुर्नामेन्ट?
एट द एन्ड अफ द टुर्नामेन्ट सेकेन्ड म्याच नै भयो अहिले होइन, यो थर्ड म्याच नै हो। सो टुर्नामेन्ट धेरै लामो छ अनि राउन्ड रोबिन हुनाले गर्दा चाहिँ मलाई यस्तो लाग्छ कि यो टेबल धेरै फ्लक्चुएट भइरहेको छ होइन। सो सबैले एकअर्कासँग खेल्नु छ, सो एनी टिम क्यान बिट एनी वान। सो यो टेबल चाहिँ फ्लक्चुएट भइरहेको छ, यु नेभर नो हु इज गोइङ टु विन इन द फाइनल। सो मलाई लाग्छ कि यो टेबल एकदमै भनौँ न ड्रामेटिक हुन्छ। सो वी आर ट्राइङ टु प्ले यु नो 1 गेम एट अ टाइम, एक गेम गरेर खेल्दै जान्छौँ। लामो सोच छ, गुड एउटा एम्बिसन छ होइन टिमको, अनि एउटा राम्रो माइन्डसेटमा पनि छ। सो लेट्स होप कि आज एउटा राम्रो जितले अगाडिको गेम्सहरूमा जान्छौँ।
केही चेन्जेस रहेको छ साइडमा?
एउटा चेन्ज छ, हाम्रो मोहम्मदको ठाउँमा चाहिँ बिरा छ।
गुड लक टु यु एज वेल।
थ्याङ्क यू।
So the news from the center is Karnali Province, they have won the toss and will be batting first. What a start this has been for Lumbini. It's match day number 3 of Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship. Karnali playing their first match of the tournament, whereas Lumbini, they have been busy, their third match in a row, and a good start for Lumbini. So far so good for them. Earlier in the morning, Karnali won the toss and elected to bat first here at Mulpani Cricket Ground. An awful start for them after choosing to bat first. Captain Dev Khanal brings himself into the attack in the first over for a bit of off spin, grabs a wicket in the first over, and in the following over Nirmal Gurung comes and bowls a wicket maiden. So 5 for 2 is the current situation for Karnali Province. Also, that is the end of the over number 3. Karnali Province 5 for 2. Will spin all the way for Lumbini Province. Nirmal Gurung has been successful with his bowling in the tournament so far. Last match also picked up a wicket in the power play overs. Bit of gloomy condition today in Kathmandu. Sunshine yet to see. No glimpse of sun at all. And gloomy performance so far from Karnali Province as well. Bipin Rawal walked back in the very first over. Then Bipin Sahi was dismissed by Nirmal Gurung. Karnali Province, they have been doing well lately in the domestic circuit, but not the good start this time. However, a good crunching shot from the bat of former captain Ravindra Jung Sahi. Diwan Poon is now taking the helm of Karnali Province. Ten is what Karnali have got so far. Nirmal Gurung, a wicket maiden in the previous one. 5 runs so far after that boundary. First extra of the day, and in addition 1 more run to the total. Was a half-hearted appeal there from the bowler. No sign of approval from the umpire as well. A few changes in Karnali squad as well. From the last tournament they played, it was Inter-Province National Sports in Bharatpur, Chitwan. Manish Thapa seems to be a new guy in this squad. Raj Prasad Saha Yunis Bikram Singh Thakuri also coming back into this squad. It's the end of the over number 4. Karnali are 12 for 2. This time a change in the bowling, but not in the change of bowlers. I mean, spin to continue. Abhishek Gautam, another left arm spinner, and does the trick for his side straight away. Ravindra Jangsahi was completely bamboozled with the left arm spin. Third wicket has fallen for Karnali. It's all going down for them. They're playing the first match of the tournament, and not the good start for them as well. It's Ravindra Jangsahi, the former captain, who will have to walk back towards the pavilion. Walks back for 6 runs. Third wicket down Karnali. They are 13 for 3 after 4.1 overs. "13 for 3. Things are not looking good for Karnali Province, and it's the skipper Divan Poon who walks out to face Abhishek Gautam, left-handed bowler to left-handed batter. Well, the spin is doing the trick for Lumbini Province. 3 wickets, all 3 taken by the spinners. No sign of pacer so far. Mohammad Hussain Gaddi used to bowl in the power play overs, but he's sitting out for today's game. That is why Captain Dev Kanal implements a new strategy, and that is working pretty well for his side. Bipin Rawal and then Bipin Shahi and then Ravindra Jangsahi, the 3 batters to be dismissed so far. Dev Kanal, Nirmal Gurung and Abhishek Gautam, the wicket takers. It's end of the over number 5. Karnali Province are 14 for 3. Well, Dev Khanal himself back into the attack once again, was bowling from the different end and now has changed his end and is now bowling from the road end. 2 overs, 5 for 1 for him. Skeeter going out. Sign of struggle for Karnali Province. Lumbini Province, they're all over Karnali Province, and there was a chance there. Virat Bhandari was the fielder there. Almost a fourth one. Not the start they wanted in their opening match. It's first match of the tournament for Karnali Province. Lumbini has 1 win and a loss in their 2 games. It is their 3rd game. That's high in the air. Will need some catching to do. Bowler calls for himself, and it's Dev Khanal himself taking the wicket. Was high in the air. An early call from the man himself and grabs a good catch. That is the 4th wicket loss for Karnali Province. Himanshu Sai losing his patience there, trying to go up and over. Wanted to release the pressure, but instead he has been released from the crease. Himanshu Sai departs for 2. His struggle comes to an end. 15 ball he played in the middle. Karnali Province are 15 for 4 after 5.3 overs. It's Dipendra Rawat who walks back. I beg your pardon, who walks in the crease now for Karnali Province. Needs some foundation from this pair. Dev Kanal doing the damage. 2 wickets already for the off spinner. The captain leading from the front in bowling department as well. It was a wild swing there. Keeper does a good work. A dot ball to end the over. It's power play done, and Karnali, they have managed to score just 16 runs, losing 4 wickets. Dev Kanal, brilliant. 7 runs conceded, taking 2 wickets in his 3 overs. Things are not going good for Karnali. They are 16 for 4. Abhishek Gautam will of course continue after taking a wicket in his previous over. Just gave away 2 from that. Looking for a tight single there, and will get it easily at the end. Karnali Province, they have been doing well in the domestic circuit. We talked about that in the toss as well with the captain, and he was confident about doing well after opting to bat first, but things are not looking good for Karnali at the moment. Another dot ball. Pressure building up. They need a foundation. They need a partnership from this pair. That's the end of the 7th over. Karnali Province are 18 for 4. Well, Dev Kanal will end his spell after a wicket in his previous over. He will be continuing his off-spin bowling. 7 for 2 in his 3 overs. Continuing because there is a left-handed batter in the crease. Well, talking about Karnali's performance in domestic cricket lately, we'll talk about that later, but in meantime Dipendra Rawat gets a boundary for his side. The second one, just a second one. We are currently at the 8th over of the match and Karnali has scored their second boundary of the inning. That sums up the performance. That sums up the domination from Lumbini bowlers. This time a good cricket. Was looking for two. Captain Diwan Pun, but rightly sent back by Dipendra Rawat. We were talking about Karnali's province in domestic cricket. They grabbed 4 wins in men's PM Cup. Usually we see Karnali province struggling in domestic cricket, but that was some courageous performance put on by Karnali province. And after that in Kosi Province Trophy in Biratnagar as well, they reached the final and they defeated Lumbini in the semi-final, but this time Lumbini are going strong against them. And in recently concluded inter-province men's cricket as well, they reached the semi-final. So good to see Karnali putting up really decent performance in the domestic circuit. Also Arjun Gharti from Karnali was called into the Nepal A side. He is yet to come in this match. And that concludes the over number 8. Dev Khanal has done his job with the ball in his hand. 4 over 15 runs for 2 wickets. Brilliant from the captain. Karnali at 26 for 4. So it will be the first glimpse of the pace bowling. Krishna Karki will be bowling from the golf course end. Was successful in yesterday's match. Very economical. Krishna Karki. And straight away, brilliant ball to start with. In the meantime, Karnali province, they have stealed a run there from the overthrow. Two for 24 in his last game against Madhya province. Lumbini started the tournament with a win against Gandaki province and then were handed a loss by the hand of Madhya yesterday and are now playing their third game of the tournament, definitely looking for a win. It's a round robin tournament. Every team plays against each other, 6 matches each. And at the end, 2 top teams playing in the final. Well, every game is important in a round robin format tournament because all it comes at the end, and we talked about that during the toss as well. Dev Khanal was confident about progressing ahead in this tournament. Says the points table gonna fluctuate because it is a round robin tournament. Every team will play against each other. Every team are strong. No teams are minors in this one, so don't know who will beat whom. That is why the table will fluctuate. A long tournament indeed. Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship, a good match exposure for the players as well. We can see the emergence of new star as well. Plenty of good performance already in this tournament. Yesterday Ashutosh Ghiraiya scored a ton for Bagmati province, opened the inning and scored a ton in the last over of the game. That was some meaning from Bagmati man, and he has already played for Nepal A. Was brilliant during the men's PM Cup. Second highest run scorer, also scored a century in that. So lad has century in 20 over and 50 over national tournaments. That is some record to have. Currently someone from Karnali need to play a big inning. This time very well played cut shot. Will be an easy couple of runs. 6 runs from the first over of Krishna Karki. Only 4 will go to his account because 2 of those were leg bys. After 9, Karnali are 32 for 4. It will be pace bowling to continue. Bir Bahadur Gharti Magar will bowl from the road end. He's playing in place of Mohammad Hussain Gaddi. First game for him in the tournament. 1 run straight away for Diwan Poon. Not really where he intended. It gets 1 run. Will be interesting to see how much Karnali can put up from this situation. 33 for 4 wickets. We're near to the halfway mark of the first inning. Goes for it, but not the connection with the bat. Another dot ball. Current run rate is 3.54. That will take them to just 71 runs. Definitely they need more to at least put a fight. And this is high in the air. Keeper calls for it and takes a catch. Bir Bahadur Gharti Magar gets a wicket in his first over. It's the tall man. In fact, it's the captain. Is it? No, it's the tall man himself. Dipendra Rawat walks back for 11 runs, scored one boundary. Was up slightly shorter, tries to pull that one. Top edge and straight up in the air. Keeper taking an easy catch. 5 wicket down. Half a side are already back in the pavilion. Karnali are 33 for the loss of 5 wickets. And it's time for the drinks break as well. We are back after the short drinks break. Well, Karnali Province, they really need an energy. With the bat, they had 33 runs and 5 wickets are down. Arjun Gharti, the star batter for Karnali Province, we were talking about him earlier, walks in the middle. Arjun had a great men's PM Cup campaign. That put him in the contention for the Nepal A side. He recently played one game for Nepal A against Ireland Wolves in a T20 match. However, was dismissed for 3 runs in that match. We'll be looking for more in this. Arjun had a good Kosi Province Trophy campaign as well in Biratnagar, scored 1 half century. Lumbini, they have been clinical with the ball. Everything they have touched had turned into the gold. Dev Khanal, whoever brings it, whoever is bowling, is taking a wicket. He's very happy with that, but after the arrival of Arjun Gharti, It's the third boundary that comes for Karnali side. Look at that in the replay. Was slightly fuller going away, and Arjun Gharti not missing out on that. So good in that area, Arjun. And we are halfway through to the first inning as well. Karnali Province are 39 for 5. Krishna Karki will continue. Divan Pune and Arjun Gharti are the two batters in the middle for Karnali Province. They need a partnership. They need one batter to step up. Right from the very start, Karnali batters, they have played a rash shot. That is what costed them 5 wickets so far in this inning. Now need to be sensible, need to be patient. Need to show some patience in the middle. For your information, it is a different pitch from what we saw in previous 2 days in the tournament. In last day, yesterday's fixture, it looked a good batting surface. Madhya Province, they put on a good target. 174 is what they got. It was against Lumbini Province, and in the next match, Bagmati Province putting up a big score of 198 against Gandaki. Asutosh Khiraiya, the star batter, with a century, first century of the tournament. We do have at least one half century, at least one score over 50 run in this tournament. And this game could break the curse. This game could break the streak, in fact. A bit of problem there for the batter. Needs an assistant from the medical team. Krishna Karki checking out on the batter if he is okay. Yes sir, says Arjun Gharti, the batter, but will need some treatment. Karnali, they are 42 for 5. And that is the end of another economical over from Krishna Karki. 4 singles in this over. 8 runs is what Krishna Karki has conceded in his 2 overs. Karnali, they are 43 for 5 after 11. Nirmal Gurung, having bowled 2 overs previously in the power play, comes back into the attack. One maiden, wicket maiden in fact, from the left-handed spinner. Well, this is T20 cricket, a small partnership or one cameo can change the scenario of game as well. But currently, it is looking very difficult for Karnali batters. Who will do it? Arjun Gharti is capable of that. Diwan Pun, the captain, is just playing a supportive role. Dinesh Adhikari, hard hitter of the ball yet to come. Prakash Jaisi can contribute some runs as well. If somehow they can reach to that 130 run mark, it could be tricky. This time goes over. Akash Tripathi fielding there. Will just be 1 run. Will change in the captaincy for Karnali province. We have seen Ravindra Jangsahi leading the team for so many years, but now he have given up in that captaincy role to focus more on batting, and this time Arjun Gharti sweeps the ball pretty well for his second boundary. He can be the difference for Karnali province. As I said, if someone can play a cameo, 130 runs, that could be tricky. That could be tricky target to chase. That is why they need a partnership. This time cuts well, beats the fielder. One more man protecting in that deep point region. A good over for Karnali, we must say. 7 runs coming from this over. Drifting down the leg side, surely half-hearted appeal there from Nirmal. Umpire 6 is it. 7 runs coming from that over. End of the 12th over. 50 for 5. It's Narbahadur Sarki who has been brought on to ball the over number 12, over number 13 in fact. He was the player of the match for Lumbini in the first game. That was against Karnali. And guess what he did in that match? Karnali were cruising towards a big score, but Narbahadur came and dismissed top 3 batters. Arjun Kumar, Ishwar Chhetri and Deepak Dumre to bring back his side in the contest, and then Karnali were restricted to just 135 runs as Narbahadur picked up one more wicket, but this time has been slapped away. Will just be a single run, though he picked up 4 wickets conceding just 22 runs in that match. Lad is very confident, balls those fiery bouncers. That is what troubled the Karnali batters in the first game. But in the yesterday, wasn't that special Narbahadur? Oh, takes a couple of its steps ahead. Divan Pun, he is now trying to smack everything coming at his way. Was going away as well from the left-handed batter. Is making that angle. But what I am confused is the cover reason, the deep cover reason is wide open and he's making that angle going away. Could give a license to play a shot for the batter towards that region, but drops slightly shorter, goes towards the long off region, will be a single run. This time high in the air, fielder running towards that, but just dropping short to that fielder. Sunil Vandari running quickly, but that was not enough. Healthy over so far. This has been from Narbahadur Sarki. A good fiery pace, man. Look at that. Drops slightly shorter once again. And we'll conclude the over number 13 with that dot ball as well. Karnali at 53 for 5. It's Abhishek Gautam, the left-handed spinner, coming back into the attack. We've seen so many left-handed spinners in the country, and especially left-handed spinners emerging from Lumbini province as well. Famous Sakti Gauchan comes out from Lumbini province itself, and then Sushanvari also was one pivotal member in the Nepal team. And in meantime, out of nowhere, Arjun Gharti smacks a 6 over mid wicket. That is the first 6 of the day. Look at that. Was Fuller going away towards the onside? Arjun Gharti exactly knew where the fielder was. So good with that shot, fast hands. 6 runs, much important for Karnali province. And we were talking about left-handed spinners emerging from Lumbini province. Great Sakti Gauchan, what a legend for Nepal cricket. And then Sushanvari also played plenty of matches for Nepal. Sakti Gauchan's student Sushanvari, also Kushal Malla, and then Bashir Ahmed also playing for Nepal team as well. Now so many left-handed bowlers in this Lumbini team. Nirmal Gurung, and Abhishek Gautam also the same sort of player. This time comes down the track, will have some catching to do in the air, and a good catch. Good catch in the end. Very happy fielder. Look at that, we can see that in the replay. Comes down the track, wants to go over that extra cover fielder, toe end of the bat, and a diving good catch there from the fielder. Diwan Pun finally will have to walk back 12 runs from his 22 balls. Mrinal Gurung, the catcher there. And Karnali province, they have lost their 6th wicket. 61 for 6 after 13.3. We were talking about the left-handed spinners doing so well from Lumbini province. In the meantime, Abhishek Gautam got his 2nd wicket, nearly got his 3rd. Dinesh Adhikari is the new batter in the crease. Usually loves to bat, usually loves to come out after 16-17 overs when he can really exploit such explosive batter. Dinesh Adhikari, strong man, can hit a big 6s, and his side need several of those today. 6 overs remaining after this ball, and no proper batter yet to come because they have already lost 6 wickets. Prakash Jaisi can bat a bit, but they need a special from either Dinesh Adhikari or Arjun Gharti. Arjun Gharti looking good so far. It's the end of the over number 14. 63 for 6. Narbadur Sarki will continue. Straight into the bats. Arjun Gharti looking for a shot over backward square leg there. So innovative batter Arjun. I don't understand why he was batting down the order today. He came also. Came at number 7. His team was losing wickets continuously and he came to bat at number 7. This time a slower full toss one, and that is a gift to someone like Dinesh Adhikari. Look at that, not a proper timing on that, still manages to get 4 runs on that. Throwing his hand away with the one hand, still a boundary for Dinesh Adhikari, much needed one for him and his side as well. Only 5 fours has been scored so far in this inning. 1-6 also from Arjun Gharti's bat. This time surely, yes, that was plumb enough. And umpire, no hesitation to raise that finger. Excellent comeback from Narbadur Sarki after being hit for a boundary in the previous ball. Look at that, we can see that in the replay. Dinesh Adhikari moved across but misses that in that one, and yes, says the umpire, first wicket for Narbadur Sarki. No destruction from Dinesh Adhikari today. That is 7th wicket down. Dinesh Adhikari walks back for 5 runs. Karnali Province, they are 68 for 7. And that wicket brings Prakash Jaisi into the middle. Arjun Gharti in the other end. 68 runs, 7 wicket lost already. Comes down the track straight away. A good timing on that as well. But there is a man protecting that reason. Akash Tripathi, good fielder. We saw him taking a flying catch in Bharatpur Chitwan. He's a good fielder, energetic in the field. This time goes over towards the cow corner region. We said energetic Akash Tripathi, but is unable to stop in that occasion. Was a good chase nevertheless for the ball, but ball winning the race. A cross batted shot. Arjun Gharti, the only batter who have looked good for Karnali, putting on a desperate dive there. Good effort, but not enough to save that boundary. Arjun Gharti doing for his side alone. Look at that once again. Looking for the same shot. Misses out again. Good over for Karnali. 10 runs from this over. It's end of the over number 15. Well, there was a slight confusion there. Arjun Gharti was thinking it was called as a wide and was waiting for another delivery to be bowled. But that's not the case. It was a legal delivery as signalled by the umpire, and that concludes the 15th over. Karnali are 73 for 7. If you have just tuned in, it's the match day number 3 of Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship. Karnali and Lumbini province are going against each other. Karnali, they are 73 for 7 after opting to bat first. Brilliant bowling display from Lumbini. Was a tight run there, a fumble, and Arjun Gharti not interested in the second run. I'll do it by myself, says Arjun. Is looking good also. 19 ball 27. 3 4s and 1 6 in his inning. Karnali definitely need a big score from his bat. Only 5 more overs to go. How much they can get with 7 wickets already down. Yunis Thakur and Anuj Chanara are the batters yet to come in the middle. We were talking about 130 being a tricky score to chase, but that looks way far for Karnali. A single run. Prakash Jaisi need to support Arjun Gharti. He can play big shots. We have seen that. We have seen him rescuing his side in so many occasions. So many times he has played a great knock to rescue Karnali province. This time was a good ball targeting that stumps. Only 5 bowlers used for Lumbini province. Dev Khanal bowling the full over quota, 4 overs, picked up 2 wickets as well. Ball comes down the track, tries to go over. No intention of taking a single and giving a strike to Arjun Gharti. Prakash Jaisi himself trying to go big. That could be wide. We'll have to wait for umpire signal. But has clipped the thigh pad, says the square leg umpire. So will be a 1 leg by. Good clinical over this from Bir Bahadur Gharti Magar, playing the first match of the tournament. is playing in place of Mohammad Hussein Gaddi. Mohammad not in the team for today's game. That is why Bir Bahadur has got a chance, and he has proved well so far. This time flicks it, uses his wrist, but finds a man there. Arjun Gharti's good cameo knock comes to an end. Bir Bahadur Gharti Magar targeting that stumps once again. A good use of the wrist and good catch as well in the deep square leg. An aggressive celebration from the bowler as well, umpires suggest. To be calm, Arjun Gharti, he walks back for 21 ball 28 run. Bir Bahadur Gharti Magar the wicket taker, and good catch taken by Abhishek Gautam at deep square leg. Second over done for Bir. It's 16 over done for Karnali province. They are 76 for the loss of 8 wickets. Krishna Karki, only bowler yet to pick up a wicket among 6 bowlers used today. High in the air, straight away, and I was talking about Krishna Karki not getting a wicket today. Gets a first wicket in the first ball of the third over. Was slightly shorter, a cutter one this time. Troubling Prakash Jaisi. Simple catch to Nirmal Gurung. Prakash Jaisi, no damage done from him whatsoever. Departs for 2 runs. Karnali province, they are 76 for the loss of 9 wickets. Anu Chanara comes out to bat for Lumbini province at number 11. Only 1 wicket away. Lumbini province. Krishna Karki is so clever in the death overs. Oh well, outside edge of the bat and much important runs for Karnali province. Anu Chanara opens the account with a boundary. Look at that, this time also nipping in. Just trying to defend that ball. Anu's gets an outside edge and luckily runs away for a boundary as well. 80 runs is what Karnali province has got so far. Only 1 wicket they have left. This time a slower ball and very well judged by Anuj. A gentle defense. Important single runs. Well, every 6 bowler used have got a wicket at least. Dev Khanal, Nirmal Gurung, Avishesh Gautam, Krishna Karki, Bir Bahadur Gharti Magar, Nar Bahadur Sarki are the bowlers used today for Lumbini province, and they all have got at least 1 wicket on their pocket. Once again a slower ball. Very good with that delivery and excellent work done by the experienced Krishna Karki. A run out to close out the inning. Look at that. In replay was a slower ball. Just defend that. Was out of the crease and Krishna Karki does very well. Had all 3 stumps to aim at and does well to hit that. And Lumbini province, they have bowled out Karnali for 81 runs. This is the lowest target. This is the lowest score of the tournament so far. Yesterday we saw Bagmati piling up the highest score, and today it's a different case. Karnali province playing their first match has been bowled out for 81 runs. That is the batting scorecard since the start. Ravindra Jangsahi, Bipin Rawal was the first man to be dismissed for a golden duck. Bipin Bikram Sai, Himanshu Sai dismissed cheaply. Divan Pun also not doing any special. Well, Arjun Gharti, he was the only batter trying for that big score but was dismissed for 28 runs. Dinesh Adhikari and Prakash Jaisi also not managing a big score. Yunis Bikram Thakuri was run out for a golden duck. Anuj Kumar Chanara remains not out for 5. 9 extras considered by the bowlers today. Well, not a happy looking batting scorecard. There is the happy looking bowling scorecard. We have everyone picking up at least 1 wicket. Dev Khanal stand out with 15 for 2. Avishesh Gautam also grabbed 2 wickets for 14 runs, and Bir Bahadur Ghartimagar playing his first match, 9 runs conceded for 2 wickets. Nar Bahadur Sarki, Krishna Karki and Nirmal Gurung also getting 1 wicket each. There is the partnership, not any special in that, apart from Divan Pun and Arjun Gharti adding 28 runs for their side. No big partnership in that. Well, they really needed a partnership, but Lumbini bowlers, they were good enough to break every new pair in the crease. That is why 81 is the final total. Captain Dev Khanal will be very happy with the performance their bowler have put on. And that is all from the first inning. Lumbini province bowling out Karnali province for 81 runs. We will leave you with the highlights of this dominating bowling performance from Lumbini province. We'll be back with the chase in some while. Keep watching Custom Mandap Gold. Well, welcome everyone to the second inning, the chase of the opening game of match day number 3 of Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship. Karnali province, they were bowled out for just 81 runs in the first inning, and now Lumbini, they are chasing a tiny target of 82 runs only. Currently 10 without any loss. Lumbini province, Mrinal Gurung and Dev Khanal are the two opening batters in the middle for Lumbini. Dinesh Adhikari opened the bowling for Karnali and conceded 4 from it. Currently Yunis Thakuri, playing his first match, is with the ball, and that is the end of the over number 2 as well. Lumbini province at 10 without any loss. This time Dev Khanal tries to go over the top against. We saw that in the first inning as well. Dev Khanal bowling to Divan Poon. Two overs in their first game against Gandaki, chasing a target of 136 runs. Yesterday, Madhya province defeated Lumbini by 27 runs. So Lumbini, they are searching for their second win, not far away from that win, but they are looking to maintain that run rate, because that will surely come into play in the later half of the tournament. This time flicked nicely. 2 runs is what they will get. This time into the same region, a better result this time around for Mrinal Gurung. Second boundary for him. Seven runs coming from the third over. Lumbini has 17 for none. This time Dev Khanal takes out the big shot out of his pocket and will be rewarded with the 4 runs. Dipendra Rawat is welcomed by that shot over the extra cover. A good welcome to the bowler from Dev Khanal. Dev Khanal, talking about him, has got the start in both of the matches, but failing to convert that, heavily relying on his back foot. He's playing most of those shots from the back foot. This time goes on the front foot. Will be a single there, man protecting there at long off region. And talking about Mrinal Gurung, hasn't been a good tournament so far, but plenty of more matches to come. It is a long tournament. Was dismissed for 5 in the first match, and then mix up with the captain himself to be dismissed for 10 runs in the last game against Madhya Province. This time no pressure in the chase because they are chasing a very tiny total. Just 82 runs is what they need in 20 overs, but they definitely will try to finish as early as possible because run rate also matters in the later half of the tournament. Trying to guide this one towards the third man region, not finding any bat on it, will be a dot ball. Well, the decision to bat first backfired Karnali as Lumbini bowlers completely dominated them and bowled out for 81 runs, and this time mix up again. It was the same story last time around as I was talking, and it's the same once again. Will be interesting to see who will have to walk back. Umpire will make the decision. I was talking about the mix up in the previous match between Dev Khanal and Mrinal Gurung. It's the same this time around. Look at that. Both batters running around the same end. Dipendra Rawat throwing it to the keepers. Yep, it's Mrinal who will have to make his way towards the pavilion. A confusion once again between the batters. Costing the wicket of Mrinal Gurung. Is not happy, throwing his bat in the air. Back-to-back run-outs. Dev Khanal and Mrinal Gurung, a mix-up there. First wicket down Lumbini Province. They are 22 for 1. Mrinal Gurung absolutely furious. Also, Dev Khanal will not be happy. This is second time this has happened in 2 matches. Last time also Mrinal Gurung was sent back after a run out. A big mix up in that match against Madhya as well, and same story continues. For now it's Akash Tripathi, the new man in the crease for Lumbini Province. A good ball to start with. Getting a turn, slight turn there. End of the 4th over. Lumbini 22 for 1. Divan Pun will continue. This time Akash Tripathi launches that straight. One bounce and crashes to that side screen. First boundary from the bat of Akash Tripathi. Straight. No one stopping that. Only 55 runs away in 94 balls. This time punch off the back foot, will not be any run. Akash Tripathi and Dev Kanal, the partners of under-19 team in that under-19 World Cup in South Africa. Dev Kanal leading the side. Akash Tripathi was one of the pivotal members in that team. Brings out the sweep shot, loud appeal. Going away, says the umpire. Akash Tripathi trying to be explosive there. Want to finish the match early as he can. 3 consecutive dot balls in this over after that boundary. Divan Pun, the captain of Lumbini province, this time brings out the sweep shot again, and this time the approval from the umpire comes out, goes across Akash Tripathi and Lumbini province. They have lost their second wicket in the chase. Look at that, moved across. Huge appeal, and yes, you are getting your first wicket, says the umpire. Second wicket down, Lumbini province. Akash Tripathi. Good performance in previous 2 matches. Will now have to walk back. It's 27 for 2 after 5. LBW by Divan Pun is dismissed for 4 runs. Karnali province, they have got 2 important wickets in the defense, in the process of defense of a tiny score. They will want more of those. In meantime, Sunil Vandari is the new batter in the crease. Deependra Rawat once again being welcomed with a boundary. Was a full toss, a loosener one, and Dev Kanal wouldn't miss those. Gave an opportunity to open his hands. Not the big target Lumbini is chasing, they just need to play basic cricket. Singles and doubles will also hurt Karnali province, and it will hurt more if Dev Kanal continues to play shots like this. So strong in that area, inside out, another boundary. Dealing easily against the spin of Deependra Rawat. Look at that, goes uppish, clearing that field. One bounce over the fence. It's third boundary already scored from the bat of Dev Kanal. Looks in a good touch. Well, the batter definitely is in pressure, especially after sending back his partner. Run out with that big mix-up, and in meantime, another boundary. This time brings out the sweep shot. Back-to-back boundary, Captain Dev Kanal. This time Deependra Rao changing the length, targeting that stump, fuller one. Dev Kanal not missing out on that sweep shot. 12 runs already. How costly that is in the chase of 82. Off the back foot this time. No runs. The damage has been done already in this over. 12 runs, 3 boundaries. Another comfortable defense to end that over. 12 runs coming from that over. 3 boundaries scored by Dev Kanal. Lumbini at 39 for 2 after 6. Well, what just happened there? Sunil Vandari waited for a long time to leave that crease. Look at that, turning away Bipin Rawal, good take, and hits the stump. Appeal for an stumping. And yes, says the umpire. Sunil Vandari not happy, is dismissed for a golden duck. Diwan Pun gets his second wicket. Took a long time for Sunil Vandari to leave that crease. Is definitely not happy with the decision, but will have to walk back anyway. Stumped out Sunil Vandari for a golden duck. Third wicket down, Lumbini province. They are now fumbling in this small chase. 39 for 3 after 6.1 overs. Look at that in the replay. Was it? Yes, looks out from this angle, not clear enough. But umpire giving it out. Well, an important wicket for Karnali Province in the process of defense of a low score. They are not giving away, they are not giving up easily. A loud appeal once again. This time not the approval from the umpire. What an over this is turning out to be from captain Divanpoon. Virat Bhandari is the new man in the crease. Will be a single to in that over. No, one ball yet to come in this one. In fact, good over this has been so far for Karnali. Captain Divanpoon doing wonders to bring back his side in the contest, but they need more wickets. Captain Dev Khanal so comfortable in the middle. This time tries to go inside out, gets a good caught shot but finds a fielder. Will not be any run. And that concludes the over number 3 from Divanpoon. A good one, a wicket and just 1 run from this. Lumbini are 40 for 3. Deependra Rawat, despite that expensive previous over, has been handed the ball once again. Will be bowling against Virat Bhandari. Well, Karnali, they have created some chance in the match after 3 quick wickets. Mrinal Gurung was the first one to be dismissed after that big mix up with the captain Dev Khanal. Then Akash Tripathi and Sunil Bhandari being dismissed by Divanpoon. Deependra Rawat is looking for a wicket. A wicket, few wickets can bring Karnali back in the contest, and they are giving their best. They are trying their best. Electrifying energy in the field. I talked about 130 being a tricky target to chase in this wicket, and 82 all of a sudden looks a big one as well. An attacking field set to slip in place. Interesting from Divanpoon. All fielders circulating inside that 30-yard circle. Power play is done, but still captain is playing with that attacking field. Only one fielder outside the 30-yard circle, that is deep square leg. There's point, there's gully, to slip in place. Cover, mid on, mid off. Short mid wicket. But Virat Bhandari reacts on the other way. 4 dot balls and then a boundary. Boundary will hurt Karnali Province. Was turning away. So much time to play that shot for Virat Bhandari. That is why he gets a 4 runs after 4 consecutive dot balls. This time a flighted delivery and appeal. Half-hearted to be more precise. Eventful over, but a boundary in that as well. That is what will hurt Karnali Province. Lumbini 44 for 3. Spin to continue, and it's Captain Divan Pun himself. A good gentle toss from Dev Kanal that will yield 2 important runs for his side. Kanal currently batting at 23 runs, 16 balls he has played, 4 boundaries in his inning already. Now then, Captain Divan Pun spreading the field outside the circle, was an attacking one against the newcomer Virat Bhandari, but Dev Kanal has looked comfortable in the middle. That is why the field is wide spread, because he's playing those shots. This time wasn't a better connection, but still 2 runs, they will be happy. It was only a single man protecting in the deep, and it's 4 fielders outside the circle now. And one of those 4 will collect that ball, will chuck back to the keeper. Still 2 runs are completed. Good running between the wicket, good call from Dev Kanal. Also 50 run up with that couple of runs. This time goes over, a chance there. Oh, a jump. But could have been Bikram Sahi was the fielder there. Will be a 6 runs to Dev Kanal and Lumbini's account. Look at that, making that room, going over, extra cover. And Bikram Sahi jumping, trying to catch that ball. Fails to grab. The Shaltinen injury that went for a 6 runs. And it's the end of 9th over as well. Lumbini are 57 for 3. Expensive previous over, 13 runs from the previous over of Divan Pun. Ended his spell, 4 over 26 for 2. Only 24 runs away. Lumbini slowly going out of their hand. Again an attacking field set for Virat Bhandari. Two men protecting the deep this time. Square leg fielder is staying in the middle of the 30-yard circle and the boundary rope. Also cover fielder, deep cover in place. Well, Captain Dev Kanal's inning has been the difference for Karnali. 35 runs is what Dev has made. This time a good shot off the back foot. That is what you need to do when someone in the other end is playing so well. Good cricket from Virat Bhandari. Dev Kanal, talking about him, has got the start, has failed to convert that into a big. Scored 18 in the first, 23 in the second. This time goes towards the long off region. Another boundary. No messing around from Dev Kanal. He will play his natural game. He will play those shots where he is strong. Soaking up the pressure. No pressure at all for the captain. This time a tight single. Oh, wide throw. Good backup there. And that ends the spell of Deependra Rawat as well. 7 runs from his last over. Lumbini now they are comfortable in the chase. Once it looked like is it Karnali are coming back, but after that Dev Kanal's cameo, it's all Lumbini at the moment. After 10 they are 64 for 3 and it's time for the drinks break. Yunis Bikram and a slap straight away from Captain Dev Kanal. Karnali, they need a wicket. They need 2 or 3 quick wickets, else it's going away. Dev Kanal looking solid in the middle. Not much of runs left. Only 17 to get. The thing is, they are going attacking against Virat and defensive against Dev. Short keeper for Yunis. This time played off the back foot. Will be a single run. A good shot, good caught shot once again. No pressure whatsoever. Singles will do. Dev Khanal, we were talking about him getting the start and not converting those. Has done well so far in this phase. Two dot balls and four singles in that over of Yunis. It's the end of the over number 11. Lumbini has 68 for 3. Spin not doing the thing for Karnali, so Captain Divan Poon hands the ball to Dinesh Adhikari, the baseman. We haven't seen any action from Anuj Chanara so far. We usually used to open the bowling for Karnali. This time angling in, a good delivery, well dealt with that as well. Karnali will be very disappointed with the performance they put on today. Won the toss, elected to bat, were bowled out for just 81. Dev Khanal will continue playing shots and will continue getting boundaries. It's the 6th one that has travelled towards the boundary. One has gone over the rope. Tall man Dev Khanal, leading from the front, also picked up 2 wickets in the first inning. A good cricket, not taking any risk, just a gentle front foot defense, and takes a single off the strike. 8 more runs to win. This win will surely help to boost the run rate of Lumbini province as well. They chased the first game in 17.2 overs, and what followed was the 27 run defeat against Madhes. This time a crunching shot and will be a boundary, will be a half century for Dev Khanal. He got those start in the first 2 matches, failed to convert, but this time around gets to a milestone. 7 fours and 1 sixes, 29 balls. Good inning from the captain. This has been the inning of class. And it's the end of over number 12. Lumbini are 3 runs away from the victory. Yunis Bikram will continue. A slight confusion there between the batters as well. Oh, this time turning away, confusing the batter Virat Vandari. Well, Dev Khanal has been the difference, like I said earlier. This time wide and runs down towards the boundary. That will be it. Dev Khanal would have loved to finish, loved to score the winning run from his bat, but it's the other case. It's wide and runs down to a boundary. And that is a comprehensive victory for Lumbini Province. They bowled really well. In the first inning, bowled out their opposition to 81 runs and then chasing the total in 12.2 overs. A good victory. Second win for them in the tournament. And guess who? The captain, Dev Khanal, leading from the front in the bowling, in the batting. Special match for Dev Khanal. Did got the start in the previous 2 matches, failed to convert, but this time around remains unbeaten for 51 runs. Just 29 balls he played. Was batting like he's batting on a different surface. Every other batter struggled. But Dev Khanal, the captain, standing on top, leading from the front, and being the main reason of his side's second victory. It is a long tournament, every win will matter, and a good thing for them, they have maintained their run rate, finished the game in 12.2 overs, courtesy Dev Khanal's half century. Well, it's the third day of Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship. Gandaki Province and Madhya Province facing each other in the next game. Lumbini Province have got their second win of the tournament. Bowled out Karnali Province for 81 in the first inning. There is the batting scorecard of the chase. Mrinal Gurung once again run out after that mix-up with Dev Khanal. Akash Tripathi and Sunil Vandari walking back quickly and cheaply as well. Then Virat Vandari just supporting Dev Khanal, and Dev Khanal doing the rest. He remains unbeaten for 51 runs from 29 balls, 7 fours and 1 6 in that inning. There is the bowling card. Diwan Poon was looking sharp at one time, picked up 2 wickets, but Dev Khanal soaked up all those pressure and handled the situation pretty well. Dinesh Adhikari 15 runs conceded, Yunis Bikram Singh Takuri 15, Dipendra Rawat was expensive in 1 over, 28 runs is what he conceded. 6 extras bowled by the Karnali bowlers. And the game eventually being finished on 12.2 overs. Lumbini side, they would be very happy with the performance they have put on. And there is the match summary. Karnali Province opting to bat first were bowled out for a mere total of 81 runs. Arjun Gharti playing a good cameo of 28 runs, topping the score chart. Divan Pun and Dipendra Rawat contributing 12 and 11 runs. Dev Kanal, the standout bowler, 15 for 2. Abhishek Gautam and Bir Bahadur Gharti also getting 2 wickets each. And in reply, Lumbini Province completing that chase in 12.2 overs. Courtesy Dev Kanal's half century. Mrinal Gurung was run out for 13. Virat made 10. And Divan Pun, the only wicket taker for Karnali Province, he picked up 2. And at the end, Lumbini Province emerging victorious by 7 wickets. And that's all from this match. We will come up with a post-match presentation. Till then, enjoy the highlight of this match. Welcome to the post-match presentation between the match of Lumbini Province and Karnali Province. प्रतियोगिताको तेस्रो दिन आज पहिलो खेलमा लुम्बिनीले निकै नै शानदार जित दर्ता गर्न सफल भएको छ। पहिलो ब्याटिङ रोजेको कर्णाली 81 रनमा नै समेटिएको थियो भने जवाफी ब्याटिङमा उत्रेको लुम्बिनीले त्यस झिनो लक्ष्यलाई 12.2 ओभरमा नै सकाएको थियो। र यस पोस्ट म्याच प्रेजेन्टेसनमा म ढिला नगरी प्लेयर अफ द म्याच अवार्ड अनाउन्स गर्न चाहन्छु र त्यो अवार्ड प्रदान गर्नको लागि म म्याच रेफरी समीर खान सरलाई अगाडि निम्त्याउन चाहन्छु। So the player of the match for today's match is none other than Lumbini's captain Dev Khanal for his brilliant all-round performance. 2 wickets with the ball and 51 runs with the bat. What a performance from Captain Dev, captain leading from the front. थोरै कुराकानी पनि गर्न चाहन्छु देवसँग। यसका साथसाथै देव अ मच इम्पोर्टेन्ट विन अनि आफ्नो पनि ब्रिलियन्ट अलराउन्ड पर्फर्मेन्स कस्तो छ फिलिङ?
राम्रो छ होइन, ओभरअल विन इज इम्पोर्टेन्ट फर्स्ट अफ अल त होइन। त्यो हिजोको गेमले अलिकति डिसपोइन्ट थिएन सबैजना, सो आज जितेर चाहिँ राम्रो लागिरहेछ।
दुईटा गेममा पछिल्लो दुईटा गेममा स्टार्ट पाउनु भएको थियो तर कन्भर्ट हुन सकेन। आज चाहिँ अलराउन्ड पर्फर्मेन्स विथ द बल एन्ड विथ द ब्याट 50 एज वेल। सो कतिको कन्फिडेन्स दिन्छ गोइङ अहेड?
कन्फिडेन्स त म कन्फिडेन्सै थिएँ होइन, तर अलिकति डेलिभर भइरहेको थिएन। दुईवटा म्याचमा नि मैले राम्रै खेलिरहेको थिएँ, स्टार्ट पाइसकेको थिएँ तर कन्भर्ट गर्न सकेको थिएन। अनि आज मैले सोचिरहेको थिएँ कि म आज चाहिँ आफूलाई लिएर जान्छु लास्टसम्म अनि टिमलाई फिनिस गर्छु। सो लकिली त्यो मेरो फेभरमा नि रह्यो अनि जस्ट बेसिक क्रिकेट खेलौँ भनेर चाहिँ खेलिरहेको थिएँ।
वान लास्ट क्वेसन, ओपनिङ पार्टनरसिपमा फेरि पनि मिक्सअप भयो, फेरि पनि रनआउट हुनु पुग्यो होइन, त्यसले चाहिँ के हुन्छ आफूलाई म अब लङ लिएर जान्छु यो इनिङलाई भन्ने मोटिभेसन दिन्छ कि अलिकति फियर हुन्छ?
डेफिनेटली होइन, अब एउटा विकेट भनौँ न रनआउट भनेको अब जलानी खल्छ होइन, त्यो पनि तिनवटा म्याचमा रनआउट भयो थियो। सो मिसकम्युनिकेसन भइरहेछ अलिकति। सो होपफुल्ली होइन अगाडि म्याचेसहरूमा त्यस्तो नहोस् अनि त्यस्तो अब रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटी लिनु नै पऱ्यो होइन। तर 2 म्याचमा त्यस्तो भएको थिएन, आज भयो होइन। अब नराम्रो लाग्छ अभियसली होइन रनआउट भएपछि। सो लेट्स होप कि अब अगाडिमा उसले पनि अब भनौँ न टाठो अनि एकदम राम्रो पर्फर्मेन्स गर्छ।
कङ्ग्रेचुलेसन्स एन्ड थ्याङ्क यू देव।
थ्याङ्क यू।
Dev Khanal, the player of the match with his brilliant all-round performance. And that is the wrap from the post-match presentation. We will be back shortly with more actions. Keep watching Custom and Up Gold.